What is going on, everyone? We are back again for our third installment. We're actually at the spot where I tried to film my first video that didn't go over so well, but I've got some new stuff to play with. Our low light time wasn't very good. I was out here a little bit with the streamer rod trying to fish with that a little bit, but yeah, I'm trying to get my glasses on here. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, I tried to fish the streamer a little bit. That didn't go over so well. I got my streamer stuck in a tree, so my streamer rod is in timeout because naturally I'm punishing inanimate objects for my own shortcomings. But that is not why we're here. I've got the Euro set up. We're only going to use one fly. I know you can probably see that second tag there, but my plan is to fish this first, and it's pretty skinny, so we're only going to use one fly. I'm really hoping it holds up. I just broke my cider material off my leader, and the type of knot that I just used I've never really used before. It works really well. That's what I had on there before, but I've never tied it myself. But it took me three tries, and I feel pretty good about it now, so hopefully it doesn't break off. If I lose my cider, we'll have to switch to the indicator for the rest of the day, but forecast says we might be seeing some of that good old W word, so we might be having to do the indicator towards the later part of the day anyways. But I don't want to dilly-dally too much. Maybe you can already see my plan of attack a little bit, but I don't want to really make too much noise. I'm trying to be nice and quiet getting over here. So we're gonna try this out, and we shall see what happens. I just seen some nice ones. I had a follow up there with the streamer, but no luck. But I saw a big one up there, and I was trying to cast at him, and that's how I broke off. So such is the name of the game. But I have a little bit better feeling about this. I'm trying to just be real careful walking up, because I don't want to spook off something big. So I think we are just going to get right into it. So these guys seem to be sitting in the calmer stuff. So that's what I'm going to be looking for instead. Especially up against these banks. These flows are so low right now, so these fish are going to be real spooky. Just spooked like 3. So I just want to see, look, there goes another one. These guys are so smart. So smart indeed. Because if you can see them, they can most definitely see you. At least I know the kind of environments that they're sitting in. Let's see. I just spooked another one right there, so I have to sit here and think about this for a minute, because I don't want to spook them all out before I have the chance to cast at them. But I'm thinking this is going to kind of be our ticket here, so I'm probably just going to try to sneak down here. But I'll start it again if I hook into somebody. Alright, I'm on my way down to a little bit less frustrating water. There are just so many nice fish in all this, but I put it right in front of their faces. and watch them scoot out of the way. So I'm trying a darker profile, but I really want to get to some deeper stuff so that I can tie on some of these really small patterns that I got yesterday, because I'm thinking that's what's going to be the ticket if I can find a spot that I can fish them in properly. But they are just all up along these banks, and they see me way before I see them, and they are just gone. So I'm gonna keep moving down, let this all calm for a while. I might try it again when I come back up, but I don't know. But I've definitely been a lot more versatile. I've been changing my flies out pretty regularly, so I've got that going for me. And eventually I'll come up on something that works. Just gotta be persistent with it. So I'm gonna keep trying this out, and we shall see what we can make happen. So this has been pretty much ending up like it was last time, which is alright. I've got some ideas. I'm just gonna keep trying at them. I'm at this really deep spot right here, and there's fish down there. I can see them. Now it's just a matter of getting down to them. So I'm tying on a 9-foot piece of lead right here. That's what I'm gonna do. Is we're gonna go, honestly, I might even go higher than that. We'll start off at 12. We'll start off at 12. I don't think this is quite 12 feet, but you never really know, you know. There's all kinds of stuff happening here. So I actually changed up my rig quite a bit here. God, there's just a giant sitting down there. Oh my God. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe that giant down there will want a nice big leech to snack on. He doesn't seem very spooky. So might be a little much on the lead. I mean, I feel pretty confident in fishing it without the cider. But we're just gonna see. Let's just see what happens. You can see that line straightening out there. So maybe a big old leech pad is the ticket here. No third. So as you guys can see, this is a little bit more my speed. If you watched this week's episode that I'm hoping to post tomorrow, you'll see that this kind of water has been my friend. So that's what we're gonna look for. So I'm gonna start at the tail and work my way up. Just be super quiet on my approach. I'm almost afraid to get in there. Alright guys, it finally happened for us. He took the purple, so first fish at Decker's. You are seeing it firsthand. Let's get this net ready. Cool. Cool, cool. There we go. First fish at Decker's. Very good. Very good. Oh, that feels good. Starting to get a little worried there for a second. But we finally made it happen for us. Very cool. Very cool. All right, well, that feels pretty good. I don't know if I was quite expecting him to be there per se, but I finally got one. So maybe it's just starting to turn on for the nymphs. But who knows, who knows. So I just want to keep trying this pocket a little bit more before I move on. He ate that thing so weird. It's a barbless hook. It should have came right out. What do you think, guys? Are we gonna be the one fish wonder today? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, we're on our second one here. I think it's a little brown. Actually, no, looks like maybe just a rainbow. No, it is a little brown. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, alright, alright. What do you know about that? Look at that. On the purple. Got to love it. See, told you. Barbless hook comes right out. Alright, 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 alright. There we go. Always fish at your feet first, ladies and gentlemen. Ah. Well, that makes me feel like maybe these big guys might start to eat too. I know this episode has been a little bit strange, but it's kind of the thing about this whole place, to be honest with you. Man, where were those big guys at? Oh yeah, they were up there. See, we're already about to start losing the light here. So that side there might wind up being the move for me. There's a big old shadow right here. I wish I could see if there's anybody home. It's pretty shallow though. So I'm gonna keep moving around like I have been. If I hook into another one, we'll get rolling again. Well, everybody, we are just at about that time. It's not quite over yet, though. Pardon that giant crack in my windshield. You guys didn't need to know about that. But anyways, I've got one more spot to check out. I didn't get to do this last time. Although I have a feeling there's going to be somebody there, so it might not even be worth it, but we're going to try it. But get this, okay? I've talked to two guys. Both of them said that I was the only person they've talked to today that has caught fish, and there are probably about another 3 people standing down there. So what does that say? I say that I'm not a horrible fisherman like some of you probably think. This area is just really pressured and the water is insanely low. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it is everywhere right now. Some of the better fisheries that are within decent driving distance of where I live are really low flows or stocked with dinks, as you guys have seen. So unfortunately, I think we're heading into a pretty slow season, just because this construction that they're doing on one of our local fisheries, there's a dam that they're taking out, so the water level on the whole South Platte River is very low. So but we did get into a couple today. Those are the first 2 fish that I've ever caught out of Deckers, which, like I said, I've been to, I mean, it's the same river, just a little bit farther away from here, a little bit more secluded. Not that many people want to hike that far back into it, so it's not quite as difficult to fish, but it's still pretty dang rough. And I've caught fish there, but I've never been to this specific area. So now that I've been here, you know, this will be the second time. The first time, like I said, I tried to film an episode, and that whole episode never happened just because of how horrible it was. So maybe I'll be able to throw something together today. But we're gonna go try this last spot out. I'm on my last battery. I don't see it being too productive, but we're gonna give it a shot, and I will catch you guys there. All right, lads and lasses, this is it. I'm not too hopeful because the sun's already down behind the mountain, which probably means that the dry fly fishing won't pick up and the nymph fishing is utterly spent. And there's some good looking water over here though, that's for sure. But my destination is actually on the other side of this bridge. Nope, can't do it. That big rock right up underneath there. Just take a peek inside the water, see what's happening. For some reason, all the monsters like to sit right underneath the bridge where it ends. Anyway, see, I just spooked one out right there. Wasn't huge, but he was nice. They'll just sit all along this line. There goes a nice one. Oh my god. It's just these poor fish, man. Can't catch a break. Alright, lads and lasses, I think this is where we call it. If you guys did enjoy the episode, leave me a comment. I definitely like to read those. And keep an eye out for future episodes. We're going to try to do one every single week. I know it's kind of strange right now because, you know, like I was saying a little bit ago, everywhere's kind of blown out and flows are really low, so everywhere's kind of trash, but we are going to try to make the most of it. I feel pretty confident in my tight lining though. I mean, like I said, you know, I talked to a guy, he said nobody caught anything that he talked to, and I'm the only person he said that's caught anything, so that makes me feel kind of good about only getting 2 littler ones today. So it's probably going to be a pretty short episode, but hopefully that is kosher for you guys. So I am gonna get packed up and head on home, start editing last week's episode again, because for some reason Adobe Premiere Pro does not want to export my files properly, so I got to get packed up. Once again, if you like what you saw today, leave me a comment. I like to read those, and just stay tuned for more. We're going to be trying to do one every single week, so I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.